Hey friends, Michael Warren here from Essential Guitar Lessons, and let's see if some of our favourite actors can actually play guitar. Now, I don't expect actors to be able to play. That's not their job, and it would probably take them years of practice for maybe something that appears on screen for 20 seconds. But let's see how good a job they do. So I've been playing for over 30 years and teaching for over 20, so let's hope I know what I'm talking about. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this video, and let me know in the comments your favourite guitar scenes. So let's get into it. So we'll start with one of my favourite movies, Boogie Nights. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Now, it's not one for the kids. I remember the first time I watched it, I didn't get it. After a couple of watches, it did suck me in. So give it a chance. The scene is when everything has gone bad for Dirk Diggle, who is playing a porn star and is trying to become a rock star. So it's Mark Wahlberg and John C. Reilly. So let's check it out.
He will rock you. The heat will roll you. Baby, don't you know my heat will move your soul. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Love me today. Love me tomorrow. All day, all night, you feel my heat. Feel, 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 feel my heat. I think we should repeat that again. Feel, 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 feel. Feel my heat. Feel my heat. Yeah, it's definitely cool.
So you gotta love that. They've done such a good job. It's all out of key. The song is so bad it's good. And John C. Reilly is actually playing what you hear. It sounds like they've actually recorded it live because it's really hard to mime the mistakes he's playing, which I think are obviously intentional. He's definitely a guitarist because he's playing things a beginner couldn't play, like the bar chords at the end.
He will rock you. He will roll you. Baby, don't you know my heat will move your soul. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Love me today. Love me tomorrow. All day, all night, you feel my heat. Feel, 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 feel my heat. I think we should repeat that.
So they did a really good job at that one, and if you watch the whole scene, it's really authentic. So let's have a look at a couple of scenes from School of Rock. Again, if you haven't seen it, it's a must-watch with the family. With Jack Black, who's actually got a killer rock voice and can play.
Try this one. Okay. There's a guitar pick, and you pluck along with me, okay? If you can.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, you stay right there. Don't move.
So once again, they're definitely playing. No one just picks up a guitar and starts playing, but it works for the movie, and I think he played classical guitar before that anyway. So the first song he's playing is actually Iron Man by Black Sabbath. That's just... The next one he's playing is obviously Smoke on the Water. playing that. The next one they're doing is Highway to Hell by AC/DC. So again, great to see that they actually picked kids who could play. Now let's have a look at the end clip as well. So that last part, he's definitely playing that as well. He's using his pick, but I'd imagine it'd be finger picked when they recorded it. It's something like that, along those lines anyway. So once again, he's definitely miming that right, and it's a great finale to the movie. So let's check out Back to the Future with Michael J. Fox playing Marty McFly. Now I think he can actually play guitar, and he plays in another movie with Joan Jett. Now, I could be wrong there, let me know in the comments. So let's have a listen first.
This is for all you lovers out there.
Earth angel, will you be mine? My darling dear, love you.
George, aren't you gonna kiss me?
Okay, so he is playing guitar chords, but he's not playing what the song is actually doing. So let me play what the song's doing. So he hasn't worked out the chords to the song, but he is playing guitar chords. It looks like he's playing an A minor or a G bar chord there before, but you can see that he can play the way he's putting his hands on the guitar. So let's have a look at the next part.
All right, guys, listen, this is a blues riff and B. Watch me for the changes and try and keep up, okay?
Way down in Louisiana, down in New Orleans, way back up in the woods among the evergreens, there stood a log cabin made of earth and wood, where lived a country boy named Johnny B. Good. He never ever learned to read or write so well. He could play the guitar just like he's ringing a bell. Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go. George, where'd you let out bit? Nice going.
George, you ever think of running for class president?
Johnny be good. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Johnny be good.
So here he says, let's do the song in the key of B, but he's actually doing a blues in the key of B flat, but close enough for the movie. If you look at that solo bit, he's sort of in the right place. He says he's playing in the key of B, so he would be in the right place in the solo that he's playing around here. If we're actually in B flat, we're back 1 fret, but that doesn't really matter. So in the next part, he is actually playing what should be played. It's just in the wrong key. You can see he's in B, which he says he is, and he's doing just a standard B blues there. And he's doing that, you can see that on screen. You can see his little fingers doing the right thing. It should be back 1 fret. But that doesn't matter, I'm being pretty picky there. So he's doing a pretty good job miming. His fingers aren't in exactly the right place, but it's close enough, and how could you not love that scene? Okay, let's do a couple of quick ones. Heartbreak Ridge with Clint Eastwood.
Would it kick the Lord of at a place called Heartbreak Ridge. The fuck with Starface Highway, baddest joy, get to hear. All right. Bad psycho mother, bionic Marie. Yeah! A leather neck, like he likes the bad scream. Hey, yeah. He kicked powers in the eyes. Yeah. Webs inside the head. If you fuck with this sick mother, then you gonna end up. Oh, yeah! Listen, jawhead, bionic Marie. He's go for nothing but the ain't got time to shoot a shower, ain't got time to smoke a cig. Quick on the highway or you'll end up in the bridge. Yeah!
So a great movie, but I don't think he's ever played guitar before. His hand is in the wrong spot when they're playing low notes, which should be down here, or on the top strings. He's playing on the bottom strings, or playing all in the wrong spot, so he's not even close there. And his left hand's in a terrible position. It looks like he's got his thumb under the neck, and no one plays guitar like that. Now the movie's got really nothing to do with guitar, it's just a few scenes thrown in there, so it doesn't really matter. It's still a good movie. So let's check out the Bardy Bunch Movie.
For my first song, I'd like to sing a number I wrote for the grooviest chick at Westdale High. Clowns never laughed before, beanstalks never grew, ponies never ran before.
So sorry for the terrible clip, that's all I could find. But you have to love those lyrics, don't you? Clowns never laughed before, beanstalks never grew. In one of those original Bardy Bunch episodes, he actually sings those lyrics. Now he's actually playing guitar. He's playing the D, an A and a G chord. So he's playing chords, and he looks like he's played before, but they aren't the actual chords in the song. So it doesn't really matter, we're not too close to the camera, and he can actually play guitar, it's just not those chords in that song. So let's do another classic Sound of Music. This was always on once or twice a year as I was growing up. Because my sister was a dancer, we were always allowed to stay up and watch it. And I think because my mum liked it as well.
Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with A, B, C. When you sing, you begin with Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. The first three notes just happen to be Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti. Oh, let's see if I can make it easier. Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Fa, a long, long way to run.
So it's close if you tuned everything up. I'm just going to use a capo for this. But there is a moving bass note in there. She's just playing it. But there is a bass note moving around at the start there, playing on the D and the A string. So it looks like she can play a bit. She's close to the chords. She's a little off. It looks like an A chord she's trying to play at the start there. Or it could be an A sus2. And then she goes to an E chord. So you can see she's playing the E chord there. So she can play a bit. It's just not exactly what the song's doing again. So let's finish with Crossroads with Ralph Macchio and Steve Vai, not the Britney Spears one. This is a guitar-based movie, so we hope they get it right. If you're a guitarist and haven't seen this movie, you have to check it out. It's all about blues legend. So this end duel, Ralph Macchio is playing in hell to save his friend's soul. So that's a little bit weird, this one. The whole movie is based around blues playing, and he wins the duel with a classical piece. But again, that's just me being picky. Okay, he's done a pretty good job here. Steve Vai actually recorded this, and he must have coached Ralph Macchio, or someone did, on where to put his fingers. He's not actually playing it, but his fingers are close to the right position on the neck. He is jumping around a little bit too much. But when he's playing lower notes, he's down lower on the neck, and higher notes he's coming up. So it looks pretty good. And they're actually smart enough to film it from the ground up, so you can't see exactly what he's doing. But a good job anyway. It's a hard piece to play, and you wouldn't expect any actor to work it out and play it. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments your favourite guitar movies. I'll see you soon.